This is called a wall leaning march. So I got a wall here. I'm gonna lean against it with my feet about 1 to 1.5 feet away. I'm gonna bend my knees ever so slightly and make sure my feet start right next to each other. So that'll be important, you'll see why in a second. Knees bent, feet right next to each other, and then you're gonna push into the ground, pushing into your heel, the ball of the foot, and the big toe. So slightly on the inside of the foot without the knees collapsing, so my knees aren't touching each other, but my feet are very close together, pushing through those points. That gets me rooted into the ground, all right? From there, I'm gonna set my low back against the wall, bringing my rib cage down, squeezing the core ever so slightly. So I wanna feel the spine against the wall as it goes from my low back up to my shoulders, okay? Full contact, I can't get a hand or anything behind there. I can have my head against or away from the wall, typically a little more comfortable. From there, I'm gonna take my palms and I'm gonna push them into the wall as I squeeze my shoulder blades back, all right? So now I should feel like, wow, pushing in this wall, pushing the ground, there's already a lot of tension here. Finally, we're gonna add the march. So I'm gonna slowly lift one leg and lift the other leg. As I do this, I wanna try to have no movement happening other than that one leg that's lifting. What this is gonna require is a strong push into the wall, strong brace of the core. If I relax those, it's really easy to start shifting, all right? To make it a little bit harder, I can go feet about a hand width apart to start, and now my base of support is pretty uneven, so as I take this away, it really feels like I'm gonna tip to the side and requires more core activation, more upper body activation, all right? So why this drill? So I'm using this for a couple reasons. One, as we press the low back into the wall slightly, that gets us out of what's called an extension position. A lot of folks with low back pain can have pain if they overextend or lose control of this. So when I'm in this wall leaning position, I can feel, oh, that's arched. Let me bring the rib cage down, okay, set the hips, and feel my spine gently pushing into the wall, all right? Then from there, we're adding this march and this upper body activation. That does a couple things. First, it teaches, hey, I can use my arms and upper body without my low back extending. Often as people do different things with their arms, their low back immediately extends. That's often not a matter of core strength, but of awareness and movement control. So this can help to develop that awareness as I can feel my low back on the wall. Then as I lift a leg, this requires some core strength in order to not let things shift or move, and some upper body strength to provide stability here. And that only increases as I spread my feet a little bit. So this is a pretty challenging drill. It's one that I really like for a variety of reasons. Give it a shot. Let's see how you feel.